This past night, I have not slept one wink, since it struck me in my mind how incredible it is to think that where I now stand, once I might have stood on the brink of empty space, but now here sits a sight, a spectacle, a place of joy, of laughter, of community, of fun. How what's done is done, how one day, perhaps one midsummer night, a great mind inspired great minds to team together tight, to stand up and say that come what may, it is high time to be bold and brave, to scheme of a way, to dream of a day that most celebrated currency, the ideas of one William Shakespeare, could return here, to this little town of Prescot, the small but mighty high point of Merseyside. They sought to break the ice that had frozen on the history, obscured it all in mystery. Neat rolls of courtly Latin sat in darkness until this fabled partnership decided to turn on the light. And as the shadows shrunk and the sun shone in, these dreamers realized they'd started on a journey to a thing of unprecedented power, with all the joy that it could bring once it was built and it was open and they could let the people in. So they brought architects and designers to get the plans drawn out, and carpenters and builders to raise it off the ground with metal, concrete, wood and glass. Something began to sprout up here on the hillside, the pride of Prescot Town. And Prescot is proud of it. Knowsley is too. The whole Liverpool City region, really, the whole of the Northwest, who we love to see it, have been coming in their droves to see 1,316 performances and shows. That's 63,914 audience members. That's 3,480 young people coming through to do things like workshops and youth theatre and the taming of the shrew. We've sold 10,026 bona fide tickets for the people to pay what they decide, 449 heritage tours with our visitor experience guides, 16,167 people have subscribed to our newsletter. And even better, we've had 26,000 followers on social media. Our first year has been a Midsummer Night's dreamier than we could have ever imagined. Because we've shared 3,265 cup of teas with you, 4,463 ice creams, and the 3,147 cans of Coke sold show that the cafe bar team are a sight to behold. They are the glue that sticks this place together, along with our fantastic front of house team and our wonderful volunteers who help us to weather the tempests and learn from the comedy of our errors and keep us climbing on the up and up, moving measure for measure to be bolder and braver and bigger and better. We've achieved so many great things. I mean, we were Theatre Building of the Year, and that's thanks to our community and all the artists that have graced us with their presence. And it's clear when they bring us carols at Christmas, spirits and the essence of good cheer. We've had the wonderful work of Coram Shakespeare's schools and the traditional rehearsal work of the very cool Ben Crystal and his original pronunciation, and who remembers that Cockpit show from the brilliant Not Too Tame, and the consistently excellent youth theatre and shows from our neighbours Imaginarium, and so much more to come from Grey Eye and Shakespeare's Globe. And we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for your support. Stay with us on this journey, because I promise you there is so much more to come. Here, to our Shakespeare North Playhouse. This special place that we have found up here on the hillside, the pride of Prescot Town.